Why does it sound like this? Holy shit. Welcome back to my channel. We are currently witnessing demonic background sounds.
Do you guys think my dad is mad at me?
Memento eram mori. Eum renasciet herumque eram mori.
English, please. In our last episode, we began to infiltrate the Mabon party.
I see some new masked faces around. I should investigate.
Yeah, I'm doing a recap, Max. Chill out. We're infiltrating a Mabon party. We're trying to find, a Hall of Secrets, and Chloe, I believe, found it. And she got pictures, and then this guy came in with a freaking sledgehammer. And we thought he was going to attack Reggie, but Chloe attacked him instead, and he fled. And this was after he went into the Hall of Secrets, and there was this brick wall, and the guy used a sledgehammer to knock the wall in, and
I won't
Chloe...
blame any party crashers by being shy.
I'm doing a recap. And Chloe went in there, and there's a chest in there. What's in the chest? I don't know. We'll have to find out. I'm also getting a little tired. I probably shouldn't have
Sophie?
started playing this right now, because I'm going to be a little out of it. Oh, she's a magician.
I feel like I've met this cow before. There. No. Sophie?
And I stood out there for an hour, calling her name, but she was just gone.
The bonfire is so beautiful. Sometimes I just want to stick out my hand and caress it, you know?
These guys are a little
I
bit
see
crazy.
some new masked faces around. I should investigate.
What am I supposed to be doing?
Excuse me. Why is everyone being weird besides me?
Why are we talking like this?
Excuse me.
Why is this a little...
Something's not right. Why is Sophie doing this?
You know, the autumn equinox is the moment the sun is positioned directly over the equator, at which time night and day are nearly equal length.
Cool
Moses?
fact.
Don't worry, Max. We're not really here.
What the? That wasn't there before. Is the furniture always this antsy? Something's not right. I need to find a place to sit down.
Oh, I bet the... that's a basilisk? That's not a basilisk.
What's happening?
They're gonna have to be fed in like an hour. They're gonna get so squirrely, my two cats. Especially Tucker.
Oh. Well, it would be rude not to listen.
Welcome back to MaxCast, the #1 source for all your Max Caulfield updates.
Good evening to all you Max heads out there. We have a very special episode for you tonight.
That's right. please join us in wishing Max a happy birthday.
Now,
Thank you.
listeners, our favorite photographer is another year older, but is she another year wiser? Let's play a round of Classic Caulfield.
Oh, I've got a good one. Despite being a professional photographer, Max still doesn't know how to work the flash on her cell phone camera.
Classic Caulfield. Okay, that's embarrassing, but get a load of this. In the last year, Max has tried and failed to make 3 grilled cheese sandwiches, only to give up and order a pizza every time.
Classic call. Wait, how? How can you screw up a grilled cheese sandwich?
Also, why is she still eating cheese? Hasn't she learned her lesson yet?
All right, we've had our fun, but remember, listeners, this is a very tense week for Max.
Absolutely. Trying to save Caledon University from an unknown arsonist.
Still unknown after a day and a half because Max keeps taking breaks for long, winding conversations with her bad girl ex, Chloe.
Max Caulfield is basically the unpaid detective of the space-time continuum at this point, huh?
What do you think, listeners? Will she be able to untangle this fiery mystery and help Chloe navigate her paradoxical existence?
Please. Chloe is living on a fault line in reality. You don't need to be an omniscient multiversal podcast host to know what happens to her.
We're gonna take a quick ad break. Afterwards, we'll have an interview with Tim DeSilva, a Lakeport waiter who says that Max only tipped him 12% on her meal last week.
Shocking! What do you think? Terrible manners or terrible math skills?
Why not both? Stick around, folks.
This is giving me the same vibes as to when Max was stuck in that, like, weird loop in the first game where people started being mean to her. Like, even herself started, no, you can get down another way.
Did you get lost? You're not supposed to be here.
Will it change? Whoa!
Did you get lost? You're not supposed to be here.
Does it change every time I turn around? That is cool.
I need to sit down.
Tucker, quit touching all my stuff.
Batch nerd.
Batch nerd?
Spine frame snacks.
Spide frame Pooh Bear snacks.
Starry. Cut bit you say?
Hans bet you dimwit, ouch in a batch nerd.
Rassle pranks.
What was in that blood I drank?
Was there anything, or are we experiencing, like, some weird time rift thing? I was waiting for her to get a nosebleed.
I'll sit here and let things calm down. Are you drunk too?
Max, what are you? Whoa, you do not look so good.
I'm great. Oh, sorry, I forgot to water you. Hey, little guy. Are you hungry? Did you come down the chimney? You're early. I keep meaning to learn more about tarot.
The Queen of Ravens.
I wonder what this one means.
The inevitability of losing that which you love.
Nope. Not ready to face myself yet. I'll work up to looking in the mirror on my time.
Psst. It's me. It's you. You can't hide forever, you know. Especially not from your reflection. Yes, I can. Leave me alone. You shouldn't be so afraid of mirrors, Max. It reflects badly on you. Get it? Come on, I just want to talk. No. Okay, I'll give you space. You know where to find me. This mask itches. Lots to go over. Abraxas has a secret room in the basement. Owen is putting pressure on Abraxas because it will help him push through his Caledon 2.0 plans. And Basilisk have the body of a rooster, but the tail of a... No, that's not important. Reggie is in a bind. There's some secret thing in a secret room in the basement. Guess what the room is called? It's the Hall of Secrets. Duh. Whatever's down there, it's really important to Abraxas, but Owen wants Reggie to destroy it. What is the innermost secret? Sorry, I got distracted by the shape of that question mark. Reggie could potentially start the fire if he finds what he's looking for, but we won't... Is everyone staring at me, or is it just the masks? Which one of you floating white faces is Reggie, or Sophie, or Chloe? No, she's in the basement. I wish she was up here, though. She'd be better at fitting in, except for her hair. So I'm stuck in secret agent mode. Mod? How the frick do you spell that word? Sorry, got distracted by question marks again. Gotta go. I think the fireflies are waving at me.
Wait, I think it's bad to feed them if you see them in the wild. Oh boy. I keep meaning to learn more about tarot. Wine Cup, are you feeling okay? Oh, great. It's you. That kind of negative self-talk isn't good for you. Get your dumb face out of my headspace. Wow. Good thing Sophie's the poet. So, how is all of this going? Great. Never better. You and Chloe are having a fun little adventure together. Just like the old times. Think it'll save her? Get the fuck out of here! Plunge me into a nightmare or whatever! Anything but this. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You're the nightmare. And she's about to wake up. I'm wasting my breath. You've already bent, broken, and skull-fucked reality trying to save her. I know I can't stop you. So do what you want. Nuke the school. Flatten the eastern seaboard. But please, try not to give yourself false hope, okay? Because you already know how this ends.
Somebody just attacked me in the basement with a sledgehammer!
Yeah, they don't care.
Chloe, are you okay? Please be okay.
Fuck, this is heavy. You're not gonna believe what just... Max? Ooh, what happened to you?
I think I'm allergic to fruit punch. Either way, we should stay down here until those bowling balls go home.
Max Caulfield, tripping balls. Oh, I never thought I'd see the day. What were they passing around up there?
Blood wine. What do you think was in it? Please don't say blood.
Mushrooms, by the looks of you. But Chloe the Trip Sitter is at your service. Let's get you out of this spooky wizard basement and...
No, we can't go up there. Please, the girl in the mirror, don't listen to her. Promise me.
Hey. It's all gonna be okay.
Isn't, like, psychedelics bad if you're not in the right headspace?
That's how it works. You drive your truck back into my life. We have a few incredible days together. And then you're gone. And I have to learn how to live without you. And I don't know if I could do it a second time. I love you so much. But it's not enough. If I really loved you, I'd tell you to leave. To get as far away from me and my powers as... But I can't. We're doomed.
We are not doomed. We're Max and Chloe. I'm sorry. No one should ever have to make the kind of choice you made back then. We were so young. And you had to be so brave for so long. Listen. I don't know if the school will still be standing tomorrow. I don't know how much time But it doesn't matter. Who fucking knows what will happen next? But it will happen to us, okay? Because I'm not going anywhere. Sit tight for a second, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here.
There's cat hair on my screen.
Somebody came down here with a
I
sledgehammer.
wonder where it
looking
came
for this.
from.
What do you think?
Where do you think it
Finally
came
some
from?
real pirate treasure?
Tucker?
What am I saying? Given everything, it's definitely drugs.
Or human remains. Maybe the skeleton of Cousteau.
What is it?
Nothing. Max, you don't want to see.
Oh my god. That was the innermost secret? The thing Owen told Reggie to destroy?
Must be. Poor kid.
All of Owen's lies and manipulation. It wasn't about a fucking science building. It was about that. What do we do?
Hide. This is the person who came down with the sledgehammer.
Get ready, Max. They'll come for you next.
Shh. Shh. Hey, try to focus. Okay, we need to figure out who this is and how they know about it. Shit.
Gotta make sure high as fuck Max stays okay.
Yes, it's 3180 Fremont Street. It's the house where all the shit keeps happening.
Sophie?
No, Max. That's... Damn it.
You both really love fucking up my plans, don't you?
So you called the cops on us? Dude, what is your deal?
Or you saw a bonfire and a bunch of tripping students and decided that you wanted to protect the school, even though it got in the way of your sneaking into the party.
Guess we'll never know. See you, kids.
Somebody knew about that body. They got it out, and then they doubled back for it. Still, the party was shut down. The cops will put out that bonfire. Maybe we still stop the... Max?
I don't think we stopped anything.
From our neighbor Alpha Centauri to the distant shores of Arendelle, some 28 billion light years away, our universe remains a vast and mysterious tapestry. And our solar system, but a single thread. Our planet Earth, a speck of fiber. And we who inhabit it, so many atoms. This has been Moses Murphy at Caledon University. I hope you have enjoyed your journey through space, the majestic tapestry.
I thought that would wake her up for sure.
You did? Dude, your voice is like a velvet snuggie.
Guys, stop. Don't you start. Quit. We have like half an hour left before you get fed.
Where am I?
She's up. I'll go get some hot chocolate ready.
I love how it's always hot chocolate. I'm the same way. That's my favorite warm beverage.
Max's magical mystery tour
No!
finally over?
Ugh, I feel like I could sleep for a month.
And? What's the verdict, Alice?
I think my daily double shot Americano is enough chemical enhancement for me.
Well, you don't like getting your chemical
Plenty
on?
trippy being inside your mind as it is.
You don't like smoking the devil's lettuce?
Yep. Moses and
Even
I
though
found
that's
you
not
the
what it
cheapest spot
was.
in the building while we kept working in his office.
The fire! Oh, it's today. Unless, did we stop it?
Negatory. Moses and I have been at it all night. There's a lot we need to catch you up on. But one thing's for sure. The fire has shifted, but it hasn't gone away.
Last night, the body, the sledgehammer, was all of that real?
Afraid so. The human sacrifice part was just a gag, but there was some seriously fucked up shit going down in that basement.
And we're no closer to solving anything.
All the secrets, my ass. When I saw these photos down there, I was so sure it was the key to everything. But Moses and I have been poring over them all night. It's just some old Mabon party. Everyone's wearing masks. And one of those photos is too blurry to see much of anything. Hey, maybe you could zip into one of them real quick and find out what's going on?
My power doesn't work that way. Even if it did, I don't know. Maybe Safi was right. Am I just making everything worse?
No, are you kidding? Look how much we learned already. We're so close, we just need that one missing piece. Hey, I have an idea. Let's take advantage of your mushy brain. I'll throw you some topics, and you tell me what you think.
Go for it.
Reggie and Owen are Mount Rushmore of suspects.
Reggie was willing to destroy the evidence last night. And Owen was trying to bring the whole house down.
Maybe today's the day they finish the job? With a fire that quickly gets out of hand? Could be whoever took that body.
Is she saying that Owen possibly came in and took the body? It didn't look like Owen to me.
But now we've removed all the evidence there was to find, right? And after Loretta nearly died, Owen would have to be crazy to do something so brazen.
I know Safi is your friend, but...
I feel like Max saying she doesn't trust Safi isn't entirely correct. I feel like Max still holds on to the Safi she knew before finding out she was a shapeshifter. I think Max still trusts Safi.
Safi can be volatile. I know, but she wouldn't do anything to hurt innocent people. Especially now that she knows about the fire.
You're a good friend. Better than she deserves. What do you make of my dude bros at the bar? Do you think they could get rowdy and start a fire on campus? We know the protest is happening in a few hours, and according to Joey, it could get, quote, heated.
I'm leaning toward the protesters, to be honest. Because some of those messages, I mean, it could be the classic internet vernacular, I guess, where people are a lot more brazen online than they are in real life. So it could just be like they're letting their anger out in this chat room, but they may not do anything too rash in public. But I think out of all our suspects, they're the most likely to start the fire.
I think it's a high possibility. We know there were protests on campus before the fire last time.
It only takes one asshole to go rogue and turn a protest into a riot.
Yeah.
Do you think there are any suspects we haven't been thinking of?
I'm kind of curious what she'll say.
It could still be anyone. Hell, Moses almost set his office on fire 2 days ago. There's no way to know.
At least there's still time.
Last night is still pretty jumbled up in my head. I know I went to a dark place by myself for a while, and then a really dark place when we saw that body. But somewhere in the middle there, when I saw you in the basement, I felt filled up with so much joy and gratitude. I'm not sure if I managed to get those words out so clearly last night. So I wanted to make sure to say it today.
I feel the same way. Even without the benefit of the freaky fruit punch.
That punch must be working through my system. I'm still hearing things.
No. I can hear it too. It sounds like a party.
I was about to say the photos.
Max? What's happening?
I don't know. Are you seeing this?
You bet your fucking ass I am. Holy shit! Is this what your power looks like? Max Caulfield. Laser light spectacular.
I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done this before.
Well, hey. Let's find out together. This is incredible. When are these pictures from?
I don't know.
I ready the ceremonial dagger for the blood offering. With love and gratitude, we offer this sacrifice upon the Mabon altar.
No way! They're about to kill this guy! Who the hell let you in? Someone get him out of here.
Bro, you're supposed to just take one sip, not gulp it down.
Epic.
Imagine if you drank that much of the nightmare juice. Actually, don't.
I'm thinking that Owen had something to do with that dead body, and he wants it out of there before anyone else finds it.
Hey man, senior members only.
Holy shit, it's real. These college kids are nuts, man. Real Illuminati type shit. Just stay cool. Stay cool. I don't even know if that guy was a member. Never seen him in my life.
These fucking masks.
Who are they talking to? The person take...
Oops, sorry.
I offer my final testament to this cardboard camera. Let it bear witness to this great sacrifice. I have obtained the ceremonial dagger. The blood sacrifice was insufficient. The offering will not be accepted. My own blood is pure and will satisfy the rite. It is why I'm here. It is why I was always here.
Is that blood? Oh, God.
Did that camera just go off? Put that shit away.
This is a joke, right? Dude, wake up! Wake up!
Fuck you. This is your fault.
Oh God, this is real?
He's dead. He's fucking dead. Should someone call the cops? And say what? That some asshole townie killed himself with our dagger because he was high on our drugs?
Lock the door! No one is going anywhere!
Holy shit. That was incredible. It was like we reached into the photos and pulled out what really went down. That poor kid. Sneaks into a party, drinks the punch, loses his shit.
Seems all too relatable right now.
Except they weren't fucking around back then. Real knife, real blood, and they ended up with a real human sacrifice.
So they covered it up. And now, decades later, what? What does any of it have to do with the fire?
There was something else in the Hall of Secrets. A record number from the archives. Moses was going to try to pull it.
All right, is Max ready for some...
That poor mug can't catch a break.
What am I looking at?
This is Max's powers. Welcome. We're all a little new here.
When all this is done, you and I are gonna need a whole battery of testing.
You're on. Did the archive number turn up anything interesting?
In a sense. When I got there, it had already been checked out. Max, why would Vin want to pull these exact files from the archives yesterday?
Sophie. She was impersonating Owen. I saw her ask Vin for a document from the archive.
Damn, Max. Look at those synapses firing again.
So Sophie knows something related to these photos. But she was still poking around the Abraxas house last night. What does that tell us?
Not a damn thing. And we still don't know how any of it connects to that original fire. Or my bro-tester friends.
And here's some more disturbing news. I walked by the chem lab this morning. Someone had broken in there. I alerted security and I locked away the most flammable solutions I could find, but whoever it was now has a powerful fire starter.
What do we do?
I suggest we all review the evidence, then reconvene to share our thoughts.
Let's see what Professor Murphy has been up to.
Okay. All campus security notice. Caledon Security is aware of a planned protest on campus this afternoon. Due to the potential threat to student safety, we are stationing additional security personnel around campus and restricting access to academic buildings. We are also coordinating with local Lakeport police and fire departments to provide additional support. We are aware that some students have made plans to break into the buildings in order to watch the protest and recommend, for your safety, that all students avoid campus buildings until after the protest is finished. Any student caught breaking into school buildings will be subject to disciplinary action. Thank you for helping us keep Caledon safe. Okay, group text activated. Max, if you see this, drink some water and come find us in Moses' office. Chloe has told me about your adventure at the Abraxas house. Get some rest. We'll see what we can put together while you recover. Okay, found another whiteboard. Wheeling it back over now. Just past a kitchen area. You want coffee? No thanks. I have hot chocolate here. If you don't mind the indignity of heating water in the microwave. Why the fuck would I mind that? Note to future us. Tell Max the red marker story. It wasn't that funny. Don't listen to him, Max. We laughed for like 3 straight minutes about it. We haven't slept. We're probably delirious. I can see you laughing about it again. Oh god, my head. Last night is a blur, and some of it probably didn't happen exactly as I remember it. Thankfully, everyone was probably too high to remember Max Caulfield, quasi-famous photographer, talking to herself in a mirror in the middle of the Abraxas house. I thought maybe Chloe was in danger in the basement, something about a sledgehammer, and I ran down to her in a panic. She was fine, but I wasn't. I really spilled my guts to her, and it wasn't even the drugs talking. I saw her die, again, in a fire that I can't figure out how to stop. I brought her back to life, but for how long? It's so easy to look at Chloe's life and decide that she's better off without me. But Chloe doesn't see it that way. I know that she believes in me, but I think I really needed to hear about how much she believes in us. It felt like everything was going to be okay until... Wait, the skeleton in the basement. That was real, wasn't it? Fuck. I always thought Owen was desperate to get rid of the building because it stood in the way of his plans for the school. But does he know about the body? Does Reggie? Does the person who wrote the graffiti on the side of the Abraxas house? And wait, how did we even get out of there? Chloe must have called Moses. I should see what they've been up to, since their heads are probably screwed on better than mine. At least, I sure hope so. We're running out of time.
I thought Moses was just being a mad scientist when he said the photo was reacting to what we were doing. But he was right. So we know the fire has changed, but does it tell us anything we can use?
No. Only that right now, it's definitely still happening.
The selfie that started this all, and the fire that will be here soon if we can't stop it. Could the fire come from somewhere totally unexpected? What else is going on at Caledon? No forced entry means it was someone with the right keycard or someone impersonating them. Either way, this is really bad.
I'm gonna go feed my cats real quick. They're getting into mischief because they're trying to annoy me so that I'll feed them faster. I'll be back. I'm coming. Come on. Okay. So, this is just reporting the theft.
I'm glad they're taking the threat seriously. But do they really need to shut off the water lines?
Yeah, that feels kind of stupid, to be honest.
It's bad enough fighting Abraxas, the protesters, and the administration without also battling the unseasonably dry weather. Moses really loves that flame-throwing kettle. It doesn't make him a suspect, but I imagine he's feeling some guilt about it now.
Sorry, Moses, but you gotta get rid of that damn kettle. Yeah, it's kind of unsafe.
Between Reggie's actions last night and that poor kid, I just know Abraxas has to be connected to the fire.
Oops.
There's something in the archive that Abraxas wanted to keep secret, Owen wanted to destroy, and Safi wanted to find. It must be important. Finn has his entire future tied to Yasmin and Caledon. Could he be involved in covering up the death at the Abraxas house?
No, I don't think so.
Only someone connected to the admin office could have pulled this blueprint. Mabon's history is darker and more mysterious than anyone realizes. Even Loretta.
I feel like Owen has something to do with the death of that kid at Abraxas.
Someone is desperate to cover up this kid's death from decades ago. Why? And what does it have to do with the fire? Owen is corrupt, and I know he is up to something. But does any of it have to do with the fire?
Abraxas wanted an inspection to prove their house didn't need to be demolished.
But maybe someone was more concerned about the dead body being discovered?
I don't know.
I didn't realize how involved Yasmin has been since leaving the presidency. I wonder how much she knows about the Abraxas house.
But former President Fayyad's connection to Caledon University is far from over. In fact, it may be stronger than ever. When I was president, I was always jumping from one emergency to the next. As chair of the Board of Regents, I can take a bird's eye view of Caledon and its place within the sisterhood of academia. I have many projects I am excited to pursue. Those projects range from the relatively small, mentoring the newest Regents Chair's grant recipient, Vin Lang, a promising young administrator and MBA candidate, to the massive supporting President Tiller's bold Caledon 2.0 plan to reshape the school.
These were Reggie's notes from talking to Owen days ago, before the demolition. Clearly, Owen was hell-bent on demolishing that house.
Be respectful of a firm. Hall of Secrets does not exist. Inspection will continue as planned. Must be allowed to reoccupy in 4 weeks.
Owen risked his whole presidency to demolish the Abraxas house illegally. Is he about to start a fire to finish the job? Owen, members of the board, even Vin. They all worked together to bring down the Abraxas house. But did they know about the body? Or is it a coincidence?
As Sherlock says, the universe is rarely that lazy.
Owen is a young and ambitious new president. What wouldn't he be capable of to protect his Caledon 2.0 plan? Chloe has dug up a lot about the threats on the Lakeport side. Don't know what I would have done without her. Moses was able to recreate the flyer I saw during the fire, but I still don't know what Loretta's march means.
Unless Loretta dies. And this is like a march in her honor.
It must have been Loretta's death from the illegal demolition that led to the original fire.
Loretta's march. Right, that makes sense. But does any of it lead to a fire in this timeline?
Lucas reshaped his whole personality around fighting academic corruption. Is it just talk, or would he actually attack Caledon?
Oh, what are the lyrics? Hold on. Hail Vox Populi, the people's voice. Hail Vox Populi, the people's voice. I did watch Hazbin Hotel season 2. I will say, Vox is my favorite character in the whole show.
Joey lost everything in the storm and stands to lose even more if the Caledon expansion goes through. He has every reason to be angry.
It's been over 9 months since the storm that battered Lakeport and destroyed several local businesses. As residents attempt to rebuild, some of them are uniting in their criticisms of an unlikely target. I've been trying to get my insurance to pay out for months now, says Joey Powell, the owner of Crueller's Bar and Grill, which has struggled to reopen in the months since the storm. Meanwhile, Caledon is happy to screw over the town. The new science complex is just the start. Some locals seem to agree that the university is capitalizing on the town's misfortune. Tensions have been growing in recent months, with several altercations taking place between Lakeport residents and Caledon students and staff. A few of these skirmishes have happened in or outside the Snapping Turtle. The bar is a favorite of Lakeport locals and also serves many Caledon students thanks to its proximity to campus. A lot of anti-Caledon sentiment has also been shared on a password-protected message board on StrifeNet, a forum website. The Lakeport Daily News was unable to gain access to the board, but an anonymous source reported that several members have already been suspended for violating the forum's rules against violent threats.
This group has been growing and organizing for some time, and it's all been leading to today's protest.
All concerned citizens of Lakeport and anyone aligned against the corrupt expansion of Caledon University, join us. Our compass, our purpose and community will grow stronger with your support. Join, fight. Information on how to get involved is available at StrifeNet forum. Blah, 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 blah. Password resist.
The anger behind this Lakeport protest is truly scary. I'm so glad Chloe is here to get to the bottom of it.
Why does it look like this?
It feels like you're so close to uncovering the violent protester from the message board.
I hope so. And I hope it's enough to stop the fire.
Chloe, have you seen this about Ren?
Yeah. He's been a tough one to connect with, but maybe this article will help. Thanks.
Big Brothers of Vermont provide mentorship support. Like many Little Brother participants, Rennie Landry, age 11, has grown up without a father figure in his life after being abandoned at a young age. This led to a distrust that made it difficult for his big brother volunteer, Troy, to overcome. Ren is a sweet kid, but it can take time to really build a bond with someone who has learned to have their guard up. This is all I could find for Ren on the internet. So there's an 11-year-old on the freaking forum board?
Moses took a very comprehensive approach to this suspect list. The timing of this protest with the fire has to mean something. But which of the protesters is the most dangerous?
Never mind. Ren is not 11 years old. He is a grown-ass man. I was like, wow, the kids are getting started early when it comes to protesting. Lakeport resident, Snapping Turtle regular, susceptible to peer pressure. Wait, have we met him? Joey, bartender, old bar destroyed in storm, leader of protest. Lucas, disgraced professor, now high school teacher, angry vendetta against Caledon. He's a high school teacher now?
Would Reggie actually burn down the Abraxas house? And Vin. He's the ultimate puppet master. But why would he start the fire?
Abraxas president, pressured by Owen to destroy evidence. Seems erratic. Could he lash out? Then, at nexus of Abraxas and administration, close to Owen and Yasmin, plus invested in Caledon, known secret keeper. See, there's a part of me that thinks Owen does have something to do with that dead body, but he wants to... Well, no, I guess he wants Reggie to destroy it before the Abraxas house is destroyed or demolished. I just find it very strange that he wants evidence to be destroyed. So I think Owen is definitely involved with that death. But I think there's someone else that knows about it. I don't think Vin is involved. I don't know why. I don't, unless Unless Yasmin knows something as well. Because there was a voice in there that kind of sounded female. And there's a part of me that wonders if, like, we have two different parties going on right now that all kind of want the same thing. I don't know why. But, like, I feel if Vin is involved, he and Yasmin are a team, and then Owen and Reggie are on, like, a different team. Even though Reggie's very kind of, like, he doesn't want anything to do with it. He's being pressured by Owen, like the note says. Because Reggie's very, like, nervous and twitchy. So I feel like Owen knows that if he, like, steps on Reggie a little bit, or, you know, like, get going, you need to find it, Reggie is going to bend over backwards to try and, like, keep things level. He just seems like a people pleaser to me.
There's a lot of circumstantial evidence around Sophie. But does any of it mean she'd actually start a fire?
Timing arrives just as fire breaks out. Paradox issues, perhaps not aware of all her actions. Vendetta against her mom, also Caledon, also us.
Caledon's two power players. Could one of them be behind all of this? Could both?
Ambitious, questionable morals, committed to destroying Abraxas' house, hiding evidence, insurance fraud. Yasmin, ambitious, questionable morals. Maya incident, lied and manipulated to protect herself once, would she again? She could.
Have to appreciate Moses' thoroughness, even if I don't quite agree with any of these points.
Kettle equals known fire threat, mad scientist archetype, subconscious pyromaniac. Max, vendetta against Owen Teller, tends to invite disaster, coincidence? Controls time. Chloe, timing, arrives just as fire breaks out. Paradox issues, perhaps not aware of all her actions. Mae Jemison, heat lamp. Oh my god, it's the iguana. Mae, what the hell? Mae's behind it all. No, actually, Mae is at the vet right now. So it couldn't have been
I
Mae.
appreciate your thoroughness, but I think you can remove Mae Jemison as a suspect. Not to mention you, me, and Chloe.
Until exonerating evidence is presented, I'm keeping all possibilities open.
Yeah, just because we're the good guys doesn't mean we can't accidentally start a fire.
With everything going on, I still can't believe Chloe remembered my birthday. And made such a kick-ass gift.
Wait, is Mae Jemison back? No, she's still gone. She can't possibly. Her heat lamp. Why don't we just turn the heat lamp off? Boom. That's something, you know, that we could easily fix.
Puppies, let me begin today with one of my favorite quotes from President John F. Kennedy. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Perhaps Lakeport's struggle with the corrupt Caledon administration does not rank on the great struggles of our time. Outside of the local press and you, dear listeners, few have even paid much attention to our cause. But revolutions are not confined just to national projects or massive institutions. Sometimes, the greatest way to effect change is to focus with all your collective might and conviction on rooting out the evil in front of you. My brothers and sisters of Lakeport are not focused on greater political movements or ideologies. They simply want to protect their homes and their families. It is perhaps the most ancient and universal human struggle there is. And that is why I am so honored to be counted as one of the leaders of the protest this Sunday. When we finally march on Caledon, we do not come as meek petitioners to their mercy. We do not submit to their elitist codes of conduct and acceptable political speech. No, we come to shake the foundations, to instill a healthy appreciation and, yes, fear for the power of our cause. Because make no mistake, power is the only thing these people understand. When I speak to you next, it will be on the far shores of the Rubicon. Until then.
The people's voice, or is it choice? I already forgot the lyrics. I didn't even know the lyrics to begin with. I had to look them up. The people's voice.
I don't think I've said thank you.
For what?
You came here looking for help. I don't know how much of it you found, but you definitely helped me. If we stop this fire, you'll be a hero to the whole campus.
Well, I haven't really been thinking about the whole campus. I've been thinking about you. But if we're throwing the H word around, I will take a plaque when all this is over. Or a statue.
We'll probably go for a plaque.
Definitely a plaque. It'll read Chloe Price, Slayer of Fires. Greatest Vermont hero since Ben and Jerry.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna hold you to that.
I have beef with Ben and Jerry. They keep taking away my favorite flavor. It's the, I think it's like Monster something. It's the blue ice cream. I think it has like cookie dough and brownie bites and like marshmallow fluff or something. It's delicious. It's so good. And it's like a limited time only or a limited batch or some fucking shit like that. And it's so good. I'm going to look it up right now so that I can give you accurate information. I lied to you guys. Baskin Robbins has also has a blue ice cream, I think, and it's called Monster Cookie. I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. But the Ben and Jerry's one is called Marshmallow Sky. Marshmallow ice cream with marshmallow swirls and gobs of chocolate chip cookie dough and chocolate chip cookie dough. It is so good. It's so good. It is the best, one of the best Ben and Jerry flavors, and they rarely have it, and it pisses me off. So I got a little bit of beef with Ben and Jerry, and I have a fist for both of them. And if they don't bring back Marshmallow Sky, they're both gonna get a knuckle sandwich.
Thank you for helping Chloe yesterday.
I'm not sure how much I helped her. I don't know if anyone could. I'm highly concerned.
I am too. It all seems so normal, her being here. But then I remember she's supposed to be dead.
I've used up any scientific understanding I have on her situation. All I have left to offer is hope.
And faith.
As your friend, I sincerely hope reality isn't as unforgiving as it so often appears.
Alright. Have we looked at everything? I don't really know who it could possibly be, to be honest. I don't know, you guys. I'm kind of thinking my theory, with, like, Vin and Yasmin on one side, and then Owen and Reggie on another. I guess.
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
It's related to the Abraxas house. I mean, that's where it started.
We know it centers around the Abraxas house, either because of the body, or Owen's plans, or both.
I agree. That's a plausible outcome, but we don't know it's true. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time it was Loretta's death at the demolition that led to it, but now there was no demolition, so we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No, that's reality.
It's called the butterfly effect. But we do know.
But we know so much more than we did before. We know about the protest. We know about the body. We know about the illegal demolition. All that knowledge has to make some difference, right?
I don't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece. Max? What's up?
I feel like we have to be honest. I feel like holding back information right now is just too... yeah, I'm gonna tell her. I feel like keeping back information is too risky right now. Sorry, I don't know why I kind of got caught in like a... that sounded kind of nice. There's kind of like a bass drum in the back. It's kind of pleasing to the ear, to be honest. I'm gonna tell her the truth.
Last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
'Cause I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before you...
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
At first, I didn't realize what I'd seen. And by the time I pieced it together, I was too shocked to tell you. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are, too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
That really messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her.
Let's see what the other one is like.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with this one this time.
We have a lot of indications of what could lead to the fire, but no way to know which, if any of them, will happen.
I'm afraid you're right. Just because the fire happened one way before.
Nothing. I'm just worried about you. We still haven't gotten to the bottom of your issues.
Believe me, I feel way safer here with you than I did on the road. We're going to figure this out.
I don't know how yet, but I promise you, I won't stop trying.
I know you won't. And if the universe doesn't want to reward our awesomeness, then it's the universe's fault. Technically, I shouldn't even be here. You saved my life already. Now you're going to save it again. And everyone else's. Trust me. I need a smoke. Meet me outside?
I didn't tell Chloe I saw her die in the fire. Again. This feels horrible.
No, I still think we need to tell her. I feel like if we don't tell her about it now, it's going to come up later and she's going to be angry that we weren't honest with all our information. I just feel like if we don't tell her, Sophie's going to know somehow and she's be like, "Oh, Max, you didn't tell her? Are you trying to, you're trying not to hurt her little feelings?" We've already seen this.
But that really messed Chloe up. I should wrap up here and go check on her.
Chloe's a big girl. She can deal with it.
Thanks again, Moses. I'd be lost without you.
You're welcome. I just hope it's enough.
It will be. It has to be.
Stay safe, Moses.
You too.
Do not brew anything in that kettle. And go unplug the heat lamp. What if it's actually Moses? I'm not, like... What if it is actually him? I'm not saying it will be... I don't know. Maybe they'll throw a little loop at us. Maybe he's dissatisfied with how Owen is trying to expand the science department and kind of push liberal arts out. I don't know. Everything's on the table at this point. I have no idea what's going on. Sorry, Chloe. I feel like if I didn't tell you right now, it was going to come up later and you would be mad at me. Spare. Are you trying to spare her feelings? That's what Sophie would say.
I think you mean, any last words?
Shut up, Chloe.
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
I get it. I just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it.
I just...
I
would... have... You first.
Okay. That week we spent together in high school, I still don't know who it happened to. I don't know which Chloe I am, or which Max you are. And I don't care. Whatever comes next, I'm just really glad I'm the Chloe that gets to be here with you right now. Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I just still can't believe you're here.
Why not? Let's do it.
We'll get through this, Max. This isn't another goodbye.
Dude, can I say Max is really pretty? Dude, her eyes are beautiful. Like, I can't even stop looking at them. People keep bringing them up.
This is it.
And I
If the
don't
fire
blame
starts from
them
here,
for doing
I
it.
have to stop it now.
I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Good luck.
Noelle and I have had our differences, but she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire.
Cardinal Sin, this is Coolers Forever. You mean Joey? Better we don't use actual names in case of surveillance. Okay, sup, not Joey. We are beginning to marshal at the launch point. Signs, torches, bullhorns, and other supplies are on hand, but feel free to bring your own. If you meet any resistance on the way into the bar, let me know. I will send support. Word. Anyone in your group looking to get extra spicy with the torches or firecrackers today? That's who I want to be with. Plenty of spiciness to go around. See you soon. Yo, I just got an email from that podcast guy. You ready for the interview? Yes. Just remember, a deep dive into queer rage and righteous anger. I remember, don't fuss. This is a big deal. I know you know. Just keep your heads on straight. Why are you up so late? Early. Trying to unfuck my entire existence with physics. You? Same, I guess, but with alcohol. Izzy, podcast. I'm nervous. Just seeing this, Chloe, don't stress, you know, I'm great live. Izzy, I expect you to grab the mic away from Bash at the slightest provocation. Bitch! B, that was the plan all along, and you know it. I remember when I first started journaling after Dad died. My therapist told me I should think of it like writing a first draft of history, which was about when I decided to stop paying attention to my therapist. Who gives a shit about writing history for the future, a time when, by definition, me and everyone I've ever known will be long dead? Unfortunately, if Max and I don't stop this fire, we might both be history. And then future generations may actually be studying this journal, if only to learn how we managed to fuck it all up so badly. Well, historians of the future, I have a message for you. Max and I kissed, and it was awesome. Yeah, sure, we could all be burnt toast in a few hours, not to mention I am rapidly losing my grasp on reality, but in that moment, none of that mattered. I'm sure that isn't what the future historians care about, but that's exactly why I don't give a shit about what they think. Because to me, that's what today will always be about, whatever happens next. Now it's time to head back to Caledon's favorite hive of scum and villainy and craft beers. I have one last shot to figure out who in the protest might want to start a fire and burn down the school. If Max and I get it right, maybe we can stop the future history before it starts.
Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project. Amanda is definitely focused on more important things than mopping up right now. What kind of bar are you running here anyway?
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the Angry Throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh. You can see how that turned out.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it always works for me. Try to fix a problem, end up making it 1,000 times worse.
Sure, but what's the alternative?
Not giving a fuck?
Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds pretty nice, actually. Anything I can help with?
Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey's gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence, but I don't know anymore.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action, and Ren's my guy. He helps me mop up around here, and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I believe it.
You do?
I'm not super into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it. I take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is, when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days. Thanks for the tip.
You got it.
Well, you guys were together and then you broke up.
You too, Chloe.
You could probably be seeing her a lot more, but you guys broke up, which breaks my heart And even though I am having Max and Chloe kiss, that's only because I feel like they are soulmates and not because I actually ship them.
No more secret meetings or private message boards. The protest is fully out in the open.
I like Amanda a lot more. No cheese, only justice.
Not cool, man. What did grilled cheese ever do to you?
Justice is horrible on a sandwich.
Ren is a fellow doodler, huh? Isn't "I'm going to set a fire today" doodle too much to ask for? Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts. Interesting. Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself? All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
What? No. I told you, I'm done with all that.
Ren, trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell. You better talk.
What do you mean?
I'll tell Amanda that you're responsible for anything that goes wrong today. I know this place is a second home to you, but trust me, she'll toss your ass out and not think twice.
Man, what is your problem?
My problem is a fire. Now start talking.
Look, if someone's gonna do what you're saying, then they must be super angry. What makes you think I care about Caledon that much?
Ooh. Rejected for admission? What all do we know about Ren?
Maybe the fact that you've been graffitiing threatening messages on campus. I found your paint can.
It's in your backpack.
That's
By the couch you're sitting on.
Just some housework I've been doing.
Dude, one tagger to another, half the game is covering your ass. And you suck at it. His armor's about to break. I need to hit him with something brutal. I know about your daddy issues, but just because some deadbeat ran out on you before you were born doesn't give you an excuse to be an asshole.
Don't talk about my dad! Caledon deserves everything that's coming to it and more.
Like what?
You smug, fucking punk bitch. You're all pathetic losers. It's thanks to people like you that my dad is dead today.
Why? What happened? Holy shit. The Abraxas house. You're the one who wrote that graffiti. Your dad—
My dad went to a party and never came home. Caledon has been ducking my family ever since.
Ren, listen to me. I know what happened.
Fuck off.
Whoa.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
That was all the backtalk things? Hold on, we still gotta talk to Lucas. Hi, Lucas.
Hey, Professor.
Here to snark at the tides of change?
You know, I've snarked at so many things before. but that would be a first.
I hope you and Max pay attention today. You might just learn something.
Hey, when you were at Caledon, did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
No. Now will you please leave?
Come on. I know you want to get rid of me now, but you're gonna miss our banter when it's over.
Not likely.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
Ah, yes, the powers that be, raising some vague specter of violence to stifle dissent. It's the oldest trick in the book.
You ever disagree with someone so hard, you end up coming all the way back around to agreeing with them?
It's called horseshoe theory. I encourage you to go read about it in one of the many books that are not here.
Bye, Professor.
So long.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
All right, this is for Lakeport. So glad all you guys turned out. We're gonna make a huge difference here, all right? Let's get ready to go.
Yeah, all right.
You ready to rock and roll?
Most of us. Some got cold feet at the last minute.
You talking about Ren?
Yeah, kid's always been a little shaky. Now he's sitting in there moping. That's what happens before a battle, though. People show you who they really are. Glad you're one of the good ones.
I'd like to give you a good one between the ass cheeks. With my boot.
I love how she says that with a... Yeah.
I think I'm ready to talk to Noelle again. I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
I don't really think there's anyone else to talk to. Ooh, empty couch. Can we sit?
I guess people are steering clear of this place today, with the protest looming.
Dude, I want this picture so bad. Is this an actual print? Hold on. No, they don't have a print of that. I want that so bad. Hi, Noelle.
Have you learned anything about the protests that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
I think I'm ready to talk to Noelle again. I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready. I know who is planning on turning violent today.
You do?
I feel like Ren's the most likely. I don't think it's Lucas, and I really don't think it's Joey. I think it's this guy. I think the fact that we had a altercation with him. Yes.
It's Ren. He's lying about sitting out the protest. It's a vendetta about his father. He believes Caledon has been covering up his death. I actually think he's right.
Okay. I will alert the security team and keep a close eye on him. Thanks.
Not sure if there's anything else I can do. Hopefully Max finds something.
It's a quiet Sunday morning. For now.
It just feels so random for it to be Ren.
Vin.
Shh. They're really going at it in there.
They told me you were a snake in the grass. I should have listened.
Stop being so dramatic. You knew what kind of risk you were taking. You go and muck up the whole thing, and suddenly it's my fault?
Vincit omnium veritas. Truth conquers all, you'll see.
Now you're boring me in 2 languages. I'm leaving.
Don't bother. This office will be yours soon enough.
Well, that was worth the price of admission.
If you say so.
What are you doing here? And no more games. Please. Wait. Yasmin? Wait. Yasmin?
Dang it. Okay, so it isn't.
Oh my god. Yasmin was in Abraxas.
I thought there was a female
She was
voice.
there on the night when that kid died.
What do you know about him?
He was a Lakeport local who snuck into the party and got way too high and killed himself. There was a cover-up. I had no idea your mom was involved.
I'm impressed. Of course, when it comes to cover-ups, you should always assume that my mom is involved. That's how I got tipped off to all of this. Seeing how she was talking to you, how confident she was that she had Owen wrapped around her finger. I knew she was up to something. The Abraxas house, the demolition, the cover-up. She was right there behind him, letting him be the face of it all. She steered his ass straight from poster boy to fall guy. That fire you saw? Guaranteed she was behind it too.
I'm not saying your mom is fully innocent, but how can you be sure she was behind Owen's plans? Or the fire?
Does Owen seem like the criminal mastermind type to you? No. This is my mom all over.
Let's confront her with the evidence. We can hold her accountable for the cover-up and whatever else she's planning.
Not interested. I have a better offer. Let's leave. Right now. Let's pack up the car and get the fuck out of here. We can be in New York by sundown. From there, who knows? Yes, you can bring the girl too. We can link back up with her band. Reconnect with Diamond, hit the mountains, head west. We can find your town.
Safi.
We could head straight there and get you some of that sweet, sweet closure you've always wanted.
Safi, I don't know where you're coming from. You ignore me for months. Then you're on campus hiding from me. And now you want us to run off together? Look, there will be a fire today. People will die. I have to stay and do something.
I know shit between us has gotten weird. But it's still me. You're my best friend. And if you still care about me at all, you need to trust me. This is why I'm here. I thought it was because I needed your help, but I was wrong. We need each other. You, me, Chloe. Maybe even Moses. Who knows? Your power called us together from afar, like some kind of beacon
Or a lighthouse.
Or a lighthouse?
Exactly. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I do. It's so we could start over together, be free of this fucking place, the way it was always meant to be.
No, Safi, I'm sorry. I do care about you. But right now, I have a job to do. There are people who could die today if I don't help them. Don't you understand? That should be enough for you.
I should be enough for you. Please, I'll be good. I won't shapeshift. I won't lie. Just please. I don't want to be alone.
Safi.
Fine. Enjoy playing the hero. Just don't act surprised when you make everything worse again.
Who is it? Maxine. Hello. Are you here for Owen? He's just stepped out.
No. I'm here for you, actually.
I see. I was just indulging in a bit of nostalgia. Intoxicating, but deadly in high doses. Please.
Let's see what Yasmin has been hiding.
Protesters are all milling around on the deck with Joey. Noelle is here, but the Lakeport PD are being raging dickholes. They won't lift a finger unless we have a credible threat. Not surprised, I saw on social media that some of the members were supporting the protest. No obvious threats that I can see. I'm going to talk some more to my main leads. Be careful. Keep us posted. Thanks, Mom and Dad. Will do. I told Noelle I think Ren is going to start the fire. What's going on with you? It looks like Yasmin is way more involved than I thought. I don't know if she's connected to the fire, but she must be involved in covering up that body. I knew it. You did? No, not really. I just wanted to be right. Max, are you okay? Do you need help? I'm okay. Hopefully can get her to open up. We'll update later. I'm sorry, Sophie. I care about you so much, but right now I need to focus on saving the school. I know you have questions about what I can do, but I have to try. And I will get the truth from your mom. I've been waiting for the perfect moment to finally kiss Chloe. Turns out any moment that you get to kiss Chloe is the perfect moment. How silly of me. I wanted to dance down the endless observatory steps, or better yet, run back up them and kiss her again, but she's not safe yet. After a few more hours, I have to focus on the fire. After this, Chloe and I will figure out how to stop her weird visions, talk about what the future holds, we'll untangle everything, starting tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time the fire started. I thought there was a chance that it was just the Abraxas party bonfire, which spread the night before and grew out of control the next day, but that would be too simple. Whatever happened last time, we need to assume it's still going to happen unless we can stop it. There's still so much we don't know, but Chloe wants to see if any of the protesters are plotting something violent, and I want to figure out what Owen is up to, once and for all. Either he'll be in the admin building, and I can see what he knows about the body, or I get to break into the president's office again. Hold on, I got a photo.
I bet even the world's greatest scientists would be stumped by the physics of time travel. Am I the ball that sets the others into motion? Or am I one of the ones being crashed into?
Why can we inspect this?
We could sit in silence, or I could jump right in and talk to Yasmin.
I was investigating things.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
Let's not go about the body quickly.
I saw Owen running out of here. He seemed very upset.
I'm sorry you saw that. As you know, Owen and I don't see eye to eye. Unfortunately, this has become very personal between us. But to call me a snake after all that I've done for him? Well, I always try to keep my cool, no matter how upset I am.
Why did he call you that?
He's invested everything in this Caledon 2.0 plan. But in the end, it's just administrative politics.
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a snake. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says? How could I make you understand something that remains a mystery to me?
I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room. Everyone else was on drugs, barely functioning. I was barely in Abraxas then. Not even a senior member. But someone had to act so that all of our lives weren't ruined forever. I wish I were never there. I sometimes think that night was a poison that has infected the rest of my life.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up?
You are drawing a line between two dots and calling it a constellation, Maxine. Owen was the one who called for demolishing the house for his own project. Whatever theory you're pushing about my involvement is pure fiction. I want no part in it. We are done.
Too pushy, Max. I'll need to be a bit more subtle if I want her to open up. I just saw Safi. She told me some disturbing things about you.
Yes. She still refuses to see me. Though we did speak on the phone. I want to rebuild my relationship with Safia, but she called me a monster. A monster! Her own mother!
Why did she call you that?
The accusations don't even bear repeating. I'm sorry, Maxine.
I know about the body in the Abraxas.
Okay, we've already...
I also know that you're not a monster. I might not agree. I know it wasn't... Why did you hide the body in the basement? And why keep all the evidence?
The evidence was supposed to protect us from each other. I remember the term mutually assured destruction used. Over the years, the evidence took on a kind of mythology within Abraxas, even as its meaning became lost. A succession of students came and went, nobody guessing at the secret. Foolishly, I too began to feel as though the demon in the basement had lost its power. Over me, over Caledon. How wrong I was.
Did Owen know about the evidence? Or anyone else?
I never told anyone, and Owen never saw beyond his own flimsy scheme. I suppose those close to me may have picked up on my peculiar wariness regarding Abraxas, but I don't know.
I was there last night, at the Maybon party. Did you send someone with a sledgehammer to destroy the evidence?
What? That's crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The person had an original blueprint of the Abraxas house basement. How would someone get that?
You'd need access to university's archives. Only a high-level administrator... I feel you are pulling me out into deep waters just to watch me drown. I'm sorry, Maxine. I cannot help you.
Yasmin feels guilty about what happened. If she feels she can trust me with that guilt, I can get the whole story from her.
I wish we could, like, I don't know, go to a certain point in the conversation.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand. I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only...
Okay, we've heard this.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up? Loretta came within seconds of dying in that basement. I know because I was there too. I know you have been drowning in guilt since then. That you feel suffocated. But I'm worried that the threat isn't over. I need you to tell me everything you know.
That poor child's death decades ago? It was the crisis that taught me who I am. I am the one everyone turns to when there's a problem that must be solved. There have been more crises since. Some have propelled my career to new heights, and others have destroyed me. Owen Teller was another kind of crisis. A dull, ambitious man with all purpose and no sense. When he let me in on his plan to destroy the Abraxas house, I knew I must act. With one move, I could ruin Owen, rebuild my reputation from the Maya disaster, and finally put the threat in the basement away for good.
You manipulated Owen into his whole plan?
No. It was his idea. He had the whole scheme worked out. He only needed me to take his hand and tell him it would all be okay. Then, I learned about Loretta. What I had nearly done. How my actions years ago lit the fuse that almost killed her. In an instant, I saw what I had become. Sloppy. Reckless. Not someone to be trusted in a crisis. I thanked God I had been given this lesson without any more suffering. But perhaps it wasn't a higher power I should have been thanking.
You're welcome.
I called Owen and told him I was out, and I am. I await the upcoming inspection to turn up the horrible evidence of my crime, and I will face up to it.
The body is gone now. I have the evidence, but it doesn't implicate you at all.
That is surprising. I suppose I should feel relieved, but I do not.
Right now, what I care about is stopping another catastrophe. Which will happen, unless you tell me the whole truth about the body.
I understand that you do not trust me. But if this crisis is truly coming, then you must go, and look for it elsewhere. Before it is too late. After my reputation is destroyed, at least one of my decisions will be viewed positively. Hiring you. Good luck, Max.
Bye.
I won't find more here. Time to leave.
Sorry, I wasn't on my phone for frivolous things. I was seeing if Yasmin's voice actress did anything else, and she hasn't. As far as IMDb says, these two
Whether
games are the
Yasmin
only
told
ones
me
she's
the full
ever
truth
voiced
or
in.
not, she definitely wasn't the one in the basement with the sledgehammer last night.
No, that was definitely a dude.
Time is running out. I need to decide now. Who took the remains from the basement last night? Who will start a fire by trying to destroy them?
Wait, what? It said Vin? Wait, what did it just say? It did kind of look like Vin.
Between Owen, Yasmin, and Abraxas, all roads lead back to Vin. I don't know his motivation, but he must be behind this.
Autobots, head out, roll out, whatever.
Hi. I think I know who will start the fire today. I just hope I'm not too late.
I thought Ren was going to start the fire.
Max has a suspect. I have a suspect. It'll be enough to stop the fire. It has to be.
Chloe? Paradox stuff?
You almost scared the green out of her hair.
Paradox
Damn.
stuff. I can't stand this. When will we know if it worked?
How will we determine a fire didn't start today? Wait until midnight?
But what if it starts tomorrow?
I talked to Max. She thinks Vin is going to start the fire.
And you still think it's gonna be Ren?
Either seems possible. I mean, it could be both. It could be tag teaming.
It could be either. Hell, maybe it's both.
You know, maybe I've been too fatalistic. Maybe it's not a question of how inevitable the fire is, but how to mitigate the damage using what we know. If someone had a telescope and the right vantage point, they could probably spot a fire as soon as it broke out.
Oh, yeah?
Since they know the fire might be coming, said someone's could take measures to protect themselves?
Oh, it's someone's now, is it? Where could we get the best view of campus?
The observatory.
This is...
I'm not saying it's the safest plan, but we know the risks and can take precautions.
No!
Hypothetically, we'd be in no more danger than if we stayed here.
You want to tempt fate that much? That's so incredibly hardcore. Max will be so pissed if we put ourselves in danger. But if she winds up in danger, we might be close enough to help.
I don't imagine you'd let me go by myself.
Not a fucking chance.
I'm telling you, I wonder if... I don't know. I'm a little, just a tiny bit suspicious of Moses. I wonder if he is thinking, I wonder if he has thoughts about this entire situation that he's not being honest about. I wonder if there is something about this whole time loop thing that he knows or he's figured out, and I wonder if it has something to do with Chloe. And like, she has to die no matter what. Because that was the whole point of Life is Strange 1. Was that because of Chloe's death, or because of Chloe living, it caused that storm. It knocked everything out of balance because someone was defying death, and it knocked the entire universe off balance. Like, that was the whole butterfly effect thing was the whole theme of the first game. That's why you always saw the blue butterfly. And we still see the blue butterfly throughout this game. Like, there was a picture, it was in a picture, we've seen it fluttering in the background. Like, it's still present even in this game. And I don't think we saw it in the previous game. That blue butterfly is connected to Chloe. I know some people said that, like, Chloe's like spirit animal or whatever, because I think the doe in the first game was actually connected to Rachel rather than Max, or maybe it was connected to Max, or maybe the butterfly's connected to Max because she's the one who's making all of these choices and changing the, you know, the like the veins on the, or the branches on the butterfly wing. I don't know. I feel like Chloe has to be dead. And I wonder if Moses knows that. And he knows that in order for the timeline to correct itself, like, Chloe has to go. But I wonder if he knows, like, Max is not going to get rid of Chloe. Chloe's not going to get rid of Chloe. Like, maybe there's something inside of him's like, maybe I'm the one who has to get rid of Chloe. I don't know. I don't want to... it's not that I think badly of him or anything. I wonder if there's something he has figured out, and he's kind of like keeping the cards close to his chest, or whatever the phrase is.
Let's go.
Because, like, why would he do this? Why would he do this? I feel like Moses isn't really the kind of guy to take risks like this. Especially not letting Max know.
We are Lakeport! We will not be silenced! Shake the ivory tower! Let your voices be heard! We will not be silenced!
Max, it's like a zombie movie. Do we run, or do we start shambling around and hope we blend in?
Have you seen Vin? I need to talk to him right now.
Owen came through here a bit ago. Vin wasn't with him, though. Wait. I just got a call from security. Somebody was spotted on Fremont Street a few minutes ago. It was a friendly reminder that the area is off limits. But then, get this, they called back a few minutes later, said not to worry. It was somebody from the administration's office. What is Vin doing there now?
Fuck. Okay. Thanks, Reggie. Now get the hell out of here. It's not safe.
Gotta let some air into this room. Starting to get hot.
No! Stop!
Get him, Noel.
Oh,
Nice work, Chloe. My turn.
Hell yeah.
She'll be fine. She's got fucking superpowers. Of course she'll be fine. But what if she's not? What if there's, I don't know, a stampede?
I sent out a mass email this morning with a copy of the school's fire escape plans. If something goes wrong, hopefully people remember where to go.
What does suspicious mean? I'm clicking it because I don't know what this means.
You know, if a fire does break out today, you're going to look like the prime suspect.
I know. Max has used her powers to help me before. Hopefully it won't come to that.
You see anything?
Maybe a blade of grass? Not sure. It's the wrong eyepiece. When I get stressed out, I can become a little scatterbrained, but I really thought I brought that other eyepiece up here, though.
Hey, my brain is always scattered. I'll search around.
Thanks.
Where would an absent-minded Moses have left a telescope lens? Lots of effort to look at some burning balls of gas.
Joyce. What's going on, Chloe? I haven't heard from you in a while. Are you still on the road? No, sorry. Things are crazy. I'm with Max. Max? Really? How is she? It's complicated. It always was with you two. Not like that. And like I said, things are crazy right now. I'll be okay. We'll talk soon. Sure thing, hun. Give my love to Max. Joyce! I love Joyce. I'm looking for Vin. Wait. Are you okay? I know you're busy saving the world, but please let me know. I'm okay. The protest has started. I'm looking for Vin. I just hope I can stop him from doing something really dumb. We'll figure this out. Stay safe. Whatever happens, just want you to know I won't trade this time with you for anything in the world. Anxiety is a funny thing. Often you spend days or weeks freaking out about something only to realize it was really nothing. How many hours did I waste over what do I say to Max when I see her, never imagining that I'd be rolling up on her ass in desperate need of a high-speed getaway. On the other hand, here I am on the roof of the observatory where I apparently died in the middle of a literal firestorm, and I feel maybe calm isn't quite the right word. Resigned, maybe? Content? Maybe it's just nice to feel in control of myself while everything I can't control finally works itself out. Like my own existence, which is starting to become so slippery, it's hard to hold on to. I know I died once, years ago, but I also know I am alive now. I repeat this like a mantra again and again, and lately a voice answers, "Are you sure?" And I don't know. It feels strange to say, but there is nowhere I'd rather be than this rooftop, with Moses here, Max out there, and a real fire to fight, because at least I can believe that. Tucker? Tucker! I did not open my door so a little orange cat could come in and walk laps. Get over here.
I thought Max and Moses got along because they were both nerds. But now I think it's because they're both heroes.
Okay, that's about the fire escape. Ooh.
Scatterbrain doesn't cover it. Moses is lucky he managed to get dressed this morning.
Wait, there was a second page. There was a second page. No!
Anyone who chain smokes on rooftops while staring up at the stars is a kindred spirit of mine.
Probably Sophie, to be honest. First aid kit. Aw.
I can't imagine what my death did to my mom. Is it weird that I feel guilty about something I don't even understand?
In that city, the beast rose and stared into me. It became me. I had always been the beast. But that was later. Now I was trembling, freezing cold on a January morning. I took a step toward the moving truck, glanced back at the people who gathered on the curb, and instantly understood what it felt like to drown. My parents were looking at each other, and Obasan was looking at the ground. An outsider might see this as obstinance, disapproval at my departure, but I knew they'd been crying and they didn't want me to see. Tucker? Uh-oh. What did you do? There we go.
Got the eyepiece? Now, back to Moses. Bing, no. This little adventure is making me want to get my own telescope. I'll look into it.
Thanks.
No. Lay down.
There's definitely a crowd down there. I think... Oh, shit. Look.
They caught Ren in time. Noel did it.
You did it.
Did we? I think it's over. It may be a rich kid's sandbox, but this place sure is beautiful. Glad it's still standing.
We saved the school with a telescope. It's basically the premise of that manga I wrote.
Max? I'm gonna check something out.
I think that's Safi.
I'll be right here. Restarting my heart somehow.
Okay, maybe it wasn't Moses. I just felt like maybe he knew something. I knew it was Safi.
Ben?
I'm outside the Abraxas house. I know Vin is here. Just have to catch him in time. Good luck. I'm glad we were able to stop Ren first. So far, this is a delightfully fire-free day. Let's keep it that way.
Well, this is a nice surprise.
Figured you'd be in the quad, watching the protests fall apart.
Call me sentimental. I just wanted to see the place again before they turn into some modernist nightmare of a science building.
Finn, show me where you put the remains.
How the... Do you have some kind of psychic power to fuck with me?
Yeah.
Something like that. Show me. You just threw him in there?
Hey, he's been shoved behind the wall for decades. I don't think he minds. I didn't have a lot of options. Last night got a little chaotic. Thankfully, he's still here. I was just about to be done with it. Max. Max, listen to me. You don't have to.
Hello?
Moses, what would happen if you combined nitric acid with explosives?
Don't do that. That's a terrible idea.
Understood. But theoretically, would it start a fire?
Yes, if it reacted with the explosive agent, it could start a combustion chain. Big boom, scientifically speaking.
Thank you. I'll call you again soon.
What are you doing?
Confirming a theory. Meanwhile, you need to start talking.
When Owen announced the demolition, I thought Yasmin would be furious, but she was excited. Talked about putting the past behind us.
I'm surprised he's not
She
like
hooked Owen up with a
walking her
demo
in
company
there.
that wouldn't ask too many questions.
And then the demolition failed. The inspectors were called in, and the demo crew decided to hide the evidence.
Okay. I'm tired of asking. How do you know all this?
When you know what's going to happen, you just have to work backwards to figure out what causes it.
What the fuck does that mean?
I've been looking into this weirdness all weekend, and you've been lying to me at every step because you were so desperate to protect your job.
My job? You think this is about me?
Yasmin. She's not even your boss anymore, and she's still manipulating you.
You don't need to remind me what that woman is capable of. Yes, she's used me before, and still I owe her everything.
Your hair is sticking to my face.
No idea what it means. To have someone like Yasmin Fayyad believe in you. Of course I'd do anything for her. When she learned the demolition was canceled, the look on her face. I didn't know what to think. I pulled her aside after the board meeting. I thought she was upset about Loretta being in danger. But then she just confessed. The party, the death, the cover-up, she spilled everything, but she was so resigned. Like all the fight had just left her. So I took it on myself.
Why? She said she was ready for the truth to come out.
The truth would destroy the school. And what about her? Yasmin already lost everything. She isn't perfect, but that's what makes her a great leader.
And the man whose body you threw in the dumpster? What does he deserve? What does his family deserve?
I don't know. But he's not my responsibility. The school, students, my job, those I can do something about.
I'm calling the police. Feel free to be somewhere else when they arrive.
I know you think you're above it all, but life is about making tough choices.
You don't get to tell me about tough choices. I have made tough choices. This isn't one. We know what happens when someone goes down this path. Just look at Yasmin. I'm giving you a do-over, Vin. Don't waste it. Hi, I need to report something. Chloe, thank God you're okay.
Max?
The school is safe. The protest is under control. Let's leave right now.
Ooh, slow down.
Come on, Chloe. It's you and me. Fuck Caledon. Fuck Sophie and Moses. All that matters is us, right? We can get through anything.
Lay down.
Safi, I've known Max my whole life. If you're gonna trick me, you'll need more than just her face.
What? I threw in a hug and everything. That girl is such a hugger.
What was the point of pretending to be Max?
Are you kidding? That girl gets to dictate the terms of reality with no consequences. At least no consequences for her. I know you love Max. I love her too. But where has that love ever gotten us? Mind-fucked. Chewed up. Half dead. Maybe all of this has been about bringing us together. We're two broken halves that have a chance to be whole. Come on, I'm serious. Do you want a new start, or do you want to keep being Max's sidekick and victim?
I know you've been through a lot, but I'm sorry. I can't give you what you need.
Guess that's it then.
What do you mean?
Cut the shit. You know we're hanging on by a thread. Maybe the thread's already snapped.
You're not making any sense.
You don't see it? Look. Open your eyes. No! I get it. You're the big hero. You, Max, saved the day. You really think it'll be enough? You can run all you want. The rest of your life, maybe. But I doubt it. Because at the end of the day...
Shut up!
We're dead.
Oh no. Fucking Sophie. God damn it. Dude, every time Tucker walks through here, he just sheds. It is impossible
So long.
to groom my cats. They get
blaming
so
other people.
mad.
Lucas. My mom. Max. I mean, Max did point a gun at me. Let's be honest, she was never gonna shoot me. Such a tease. It's not her fault. I'll bet that night at the Overlook it wasn't even her finger on the trigger.
Stop! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I really am. It was shit luck for your half-life to be knotted up with mine, but I know what I need to do.
Wait, just hear me out.
Spare me the speech, okay? I already know what will happen if I do this. My mom will mourn me for a minute and move on. My friends already have. My life doesn't make sense anymore. But my death is crystal clear.
Lay down. Calm down. We do not need to pace back and forth. Do you want me to get the blanket? Let me go get the blanket. Come on, baby. Come on. Come way up here. Come here. Come here. lay down and chill out. We do not need to run back and forth. I'll give you some attention. I feel like Sophie just wants to know she's not alone.
You think I don't get it? I was dead for a decade. Now I'm jammed back into a life that isn't mine. Sometimes it feels like I'll never be okay again. But there are still some things worth sticking around for. My band, who wouldn't be able to put their pants on without me. My mom's pancakes. And Max, who... just... Max.
Max is my best friend. But I fucked it all up. She'll never trust me again.
She trusted you enough to tell you about the fire, and you trusted her enough to take her seriously. There's still hope for you two. Please, I'm begging you. You don't want to do this.
Just... nothing makes sense anymore. This is the only thing that does. I'm not crazy.
Of course you're not crazy.
Is this like a Kate situation?
Moses told me about Maya. I lost someone like that once. It felt like every light went out in every room. Everywhere. Of course you're not crazy. And Maya wasn't crazy when she killed herself either. But that doesn't mean it was the right thing to do.
You've got a lot of fucking...
Tell me I'm wrong. Please. Let's just talk outside of this place. We can go find Max. Maybe your mom. I know there's some bad blood there, but I'm sure your mom still loves you.
She doesn't love me. She's just desperate to control me again. I haven't even really seen her since the night that I shot her. Did you know? She badgered Max into telling her the literal second I showed up on campus. That woman corrupts every friendship I've ever had.
I feel like our options, our choices are going to dictate what ending we get. Because Sophie is such a wild card right now. Because I feel like this option, she's not going to believe. So Yasmin covered up the reason behind Maya's suicide. Hold on, let me look into that a little bit. Lucas plagiarized Maya's book. And because of that, Maya committed suicide. Yasmin covered that up. She said it was like a mental health thing. She had Vin help her cover that up too. I feel like these two options aren't gonna be it. I'm gonna go with this one.
Listen, you said yourself, she's done some messed up stuff. Maybe she deserved to get shot.
How insane do you think I am? Chloe, look around. We shouldn't be here. Max had no right to bring me back.
Okay, wrong answer.
We're dead women walking. A bastardization of reality.
Sophie doubts Max's powers. Sophie is struggling with the idea of being alive.
Who cares what reality wants? What has reality ever done for us? What about me? Should I go back to being dead? Am I a mistake? No. Screw that.
We're alive, and reality can go fuck itself. Safi, listen to me. You are the most stubborn, self-destructive person I've ever met, and that's saying something. But you were right when you said that we are together for a reason. We can save each other. You have to trust me. You really gotta work on your bedside manner. Well, nobody else makes house calls in the void, so... Come on, let's go.
We saved Safi.
Shit. Moses!
I thought we stopped it, but it's happening again. Moses was right. Oh my God, Moses and Chloe, where are they?
Where are you? We were on the rooftop. What? Why would you go back there? But then Chloe went inside, and then suddenly the fire broke out. I think the flammable chemicals exploded. The emergency sprinklers aren't working either. I don't know. I'm trying to get to where there's so much smoke. Find a safe place. Stay there. I'm coming. Chloe was right. She realized that Ren was the arsonist. Well, one of the arsonists. I was right, too. I got to Ven before he, in all likelihood, blew himself to pieces in an attempt to protect Yasmin. And I told the police where to find the bones. Finally, that poor man's family will get to know what happened to him. We did everything right. We stopped one arsonist and one theater major with chemicals. So why do I hear sirens coming from the observatory? Dude, the fuck? This is why you shouldn't smoke, kids. Who?
Didn't Jeanette say she was working on her graduate essay? She could be in the observatory now. No Moses or Chloe. Maybe they're safe.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
What's happening?
I don't know what happened. Everything was normal, then suddenly there was a loud blast from inside the building. What the fuck? I'm just a custodian. Why the hell is this on me? I don't know what to do.
And I'm just a photographer, but we can do something. I see a hose. Is there somewhere we can hook it up?
Yeah, there's a connection in the atrium, but we need to open the shutoff valves. There's 3 around the back of the building.
I'll do that part.
Shit, okay. I don't know how long I'll last once I'm inside. Be fast.
I can do that. I'm not too late this time. I still have a chance. I need to open the water valves. But where are they?
I don't know how many students. There's too much smoke to see. No, that's too long. I'm going in there. Anything you want to tell me?
My student Jeanette. She's in classroom 112 with a tutor.
Shit. Okay, got it.
My friends, Chloe and Moses, they shouldn't be there, but something tells me... Oh, God.
If I see them, I'll save them.
Good luck in there.
Noelle,
I'm going in.
you're a badass. Okay, hold on. It said to check the custodian's closet. I feel like we should do that first. Will we need anything?
As if I couldn't hate Owen's expansion plans anymore.
Disabled. Do we need a tool? Here's a wrench. Let's take this.
Reality is cruel, but it's still reality. It doesn't bend to your will.
One down, 2 to go.
Oh, don't look at it!
Broken. I need to find some way to turn it.
Max, hurry, the roof is caving in!
I'll save you, Moses. I'll save everyone. Just give me time. One more valve and I'm done.
Okay, where's the other one? Main water valve. Max, I know you're a photographer, but can we run just a little bit faster?
I need to keep looking for the valves.
Okay! Like, I don't know where they are. That map didn't tell me shit. I wish we could have just brought the map with us. But I mean it.
There's one main valve in the mechanic room and 2 outside.
Okay. Okay, let me look at this fucking map again. Okay, there's... So there's one... So that wasn't the fountain one.
And that's 3. The water should be running. I should check the other side of the building and see if anyone else needs my help.
Is this the other side of the building? Or is there another side of the building that we need to know about? I'm going to assume this is the side of the building that she's referring to. Don't touch it.
Any students in there? There's an opening through the front door!
Hear that? Let's go!
That should do it. Now I need to get back to saving Moses and Chloe.
Okay.
I did everything I could. Maybe it's okay.
Freaking Sophie and her smoking habit. I hope she quits after this.
No! Sophie! Sophie! Here!
Chloe! I'm trying to get to you, but the stairs are collapsing.
Fuck! I can't see shit!
They're down there. By the whiteboards.
Max.
Damn it! We were supposed to be saving your ass this time. What the hell were you thinking being in there?
She came inside for me. And I'm grateful she did. I'm grateful for all of you, actually.
I'm just glad you're here. The real you.
Co-signed. Now how do we get off this roof?
Wasn't there a ladder? Never mind.
Your ladder.
It's happening, isn't it?
No! Hey. It's okay.
No, it's not.
We got the iconic
I can
nosebleed.
do something. I can reset the ladder. I can put you back before the fire. My selfie. I can go back to the beginning and do it right this time.
The photo's long gone.
Oh. Blood is gone.
I tried everything to stop this. But I failed you. Again. What good am I, or my powers, if I can't save you?
Hey. I chose to be here. By your side. Even now, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. And no matter what happens, I'm so glad we were given this time together.
This isn't fair. You can't have come back to me just to end up here. It's not supposed to end like this.
You'll be there for me, Max. You always are.
No!
What was she trying to do? Oh my god. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew she had to die.
Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me.
Never.
Come on, Max. Though oh, shit. Come on.
me, please. You're okay.
What'd I tell you?
Oh my
You'd
gosh.
be there. You always are.
The ladder.
Show me where the bullet hit you. Show me where the poison burned. I'll play the doctor and bandage the hurt. But everything's caught in a balance. And suddenly I tip the scales. What do you do when the best you got fails?
Oh.
It feels like I've been cut right through the middle. Could it be I've been
What about Noelle and Jeanette?
tried turning the tide, but what was it good for? Oh my God, I'm so down and out.
Sophia.
There's no relief for good behavior. The thought alone is maddening. This might be the lowest that I've ever been. I used to have the answers ready. I played them like an instrument. But now I'd do anything to be her again. Oh, it feels like I've been cut right through the middle.
Poor Moses doesn't have anyone to hold hands with.
A school is many things. A home, a classroom, a space for dreams. It is a grand collaboration between scholars of the past, present, and future. Like all worthy projects, it is difficult to build, rewarding to maintain, and frighteningly easy to destroy. Never has this been more apparent.
Oh,
Caledon is a name
Noelle.
we put to an ideal. One which demands the best of us. Many years ago, I made a decision that fell terribly short. I have been running from it ever since. But we can all choose today, this moment, to begin living up to that ideal. To reject hate. To choose life. Thank you.
should make the rounds.
I'll be up back. Take your time.
It's been a hard week. I wonder how everyone is feeling. I should keep checking in with people.
I'm sorry, Maxine, for everything. Me too. I want you to know that I am sorry for what happened to you, even if I'm not. Sorry to see your Caledon 2.0 plans destroyed. I'm told you did everything you could to protect students on campus. I think you actually love this place in your own very frustrating way. I wish there was a Caledon big enough for both of our dreams, but at least we'll get to mourn it together. Thanks, Max. You're a better person than you are, teacher. God damn. Max, we just heard the news. Are you okay? Yes, I'm okay. Oh, thank God, we were so afraid. There's a lot that happened over the last 3 days. I don't even know how to talk about most of it, but yes, I'm going to be okay. Good, we love you. We're always here to talk. Hey, there's Gwen. Max, I thought of you as soon as I heard about this latest Caledon tragedy. Are you okay? It was terrible, but yes, I am okay. Thank you for thinking of me. What's that dusty cliche people say in these occasions? You're never far from my thoughts. It happens to be true. You too. This place hasn't been the same since you left, and now I don't even know. Well, as living proof that there is life beyond Caledon, know that I am always here if you want to talk. Thanks, Gwen. I remember the first time I saw Caledon. After years of breaking into abandoned houses and rotting factories, it looked impossibly beautiful. The stone buildings, rolling hills dotted with sculptures, I think it healed some small broken piece of my heart. What will it feel like when Chloe and I drive out of town? I know the trees will grow back and the observatory will be rebuilt, but the campus is scarred now. Scarred in a way that I couldn't prevent. Chloe has told me it's not your fault every morning since the fire. Sometimes I even believe it. I've used my powers before to try and avert catastrophe. I created a world in which Chloe and Arcadia Bay can coexist, though not without serious consequences for Chloe. And I saved Safi. Well, I half saved her, until Chloe got her the rest of the way. So when I saw the fire, I used my powers again and did what I could to help. And I didn't even break the world this time. But what did I really manage to do? I saved some people, but let others die. I let buildings burn, let students be traumatized, and let the school fall into chaos. Chloe just looked over at me. She didn't tell me it wasn't your fault, but she's thinking it pretty loudly. I know she's right. I just have to make myself listen. So what now? With classes suspended, there's nothing for me to do. Chloe says we should hit the road, that she's been away from her band for too long. I think she also wants to get me away from the campus and the constant reminders of the fire. She might have a point. A life with Chloe, the one life I thought I could never have. Last time I was on the road, the guilt from her death nearly tore me apart. But we have a chance now, if I can learn to live without looking back. White cheddar and bacon is still prevailing.
Amanda has answered the call for help, like she always does.
Oh, it's Jeanette.
Hey, Jeanette. Doing okay?
Oh, hey, Max. It's been a rough couple of days. Kinda in my blue period, you know?
You've been through a lot. Take all the time you need.
I'll be okay. Just get ready for a lot of high contrast, black and white sadness landscapes if classes ever start again.
Don't threaten me with a good time. I should keep checking in with people.
Through smoke and screams, you flood my mind. My heart pounds, fear and lust combined. No, need a better rhyme.
Amanda is answering the call, as always.
Donations accepted for students who lost belongings in the Caledon fire.
Maxine, it was good to see you in the audience.
Your speech was lovely. Do you really think Caledon can rebuild?
I think we must. Necessity is the mother of many things.
How does the board feel about having you back in charge?
Delighted. Especially when I told them I would only step in until a suitable replacement could be found. The police have asked to speak to me, and I plan to tell them everything. I only hope I can right the ship before my image is tainted beyond repair. Besides, my time would be better spent elsewhere. I have been given a second chance to rebuild a relationship with Safia, and I don't plan to waste it.
What's next? Do you know when the school will reopen?
As soon as we can. I wish I knew more than that. In truth, I wish I knew many things about Caledon's future, and what part, if any, I will play in it.
I know the feeling.
Just know, should you choose to remain, you will always have a home here. Caledon needs you. And while I'm still working to understand my daughter, I suspect that she needs you too.
Take care, Yasmin. I should keep checking in with people. I almost feel bad for Owen.
So he basically stepped down. Or was fired or something. Oh. Vin.
Crazy week, huh?
One word for it. A fire breaks out. A body's discovered. Caledon's making headlines again.
Yasmin must be busier than ever.
I wouldn't know. Handed in my resignation on Monday. I'm actually on my way out of town.
Oh, shit.
That's a smart idea. This place isn't good for you.
Lucas says that Caledon is toxic. Never
I
thought
meant
I'd
to
agree
hit the
that.
where will you go option.
I lost myself for a second there, Max. I mean, I care about Yasmin, but I never wanted to turn it into her. I mean, I just wanted to thank you for, pulling me back from the edge. You knew who I was, even when I forgot.
You are not the first person we've had to pull from off the edge, so you're welcome. We've had practice doing that.
Take care of yourself. Don't be a stranger.
Thank you. Thanks.
I can check in with Chloe when I'm ready to go. Hey, I'm so glad the turtle wasn't damaged in the fire.
Yep. Bar's still standing, I'm still standing. Trying to focus on that for now.
Have you heard anything from the protest crowd?
After I fired Joey and banned the others? Only rumors. Ren's gonna get his day in court. His friends are already disavowing him. But Caledon has a lot to answer for. And the administration seems to recognize that. Maybe Lakeport will listen.
Thank you for helping Chloe last weekend. If you two hadn't worked together, she might not have gotten to the bottom of all this.
My pleasure. It's a very special girl you've got there.
Take care of yourself, Amanda.
Hey. You always know where to find me. And I'll always be happy to be found.
I can check in with Chloe when I'm ready to go.
Maxine, I know. Do not rush me.
Enjoying your victory lap?
What are you talking about? Fire still happened. There was so much damage and suffering. So much death.
But less than before. Remember your photo? And how much of the school was on fire last time? You saved lives that day, Max.
I couldn't have done it without you. You did everything you could to keep people safe. And they'll never know.
I'm happy to share that secret podium. We did what we could. With the time we had. I can live with that.
So, fire still happened. No matter what we did. Was it inevitable?
It appears so. I guess time really does have a sense of irony.
So I'm trapped. If something terrible happens, I can't undo it.
Not trapped. Free. If something terrible happens, you do the best you can. Like the rest of us.
The fire started in your lab. Did the police suspect you of anything?
Thankfully, no. If anything, they're wondering if Ren had a co-conspirator.
Sorry about the observatory. I know you loved that building.
I did. But we'll rebuild, and the stars will still be there when we do.
Unless a black hole suddenly appears and swallows us whole.
While we wait for Caledon to figure itself
Or a
out.
giant asteroid hits Earth.
It's too bad that you're leaving just when Safi came back. But I understand. Next time you're in town, we're having a No True Samurai marathon. Chloe said she went to check it out.
This is what I get for introducing you to.
Do I really care about... Oh, it's the custodian.
I'm so glad this guy made it out of the observatory. But I wish Noel had made it out with him.
Yeah.
So you agree that your podcast was essentially a form of stochastic terrorism?
I never said that. And you have no evidence.
The Caledon Truth, episode 21. Somebody needs to show the administration that we're a force to be reckoned with, whatever it takes.
When I said that,
Look who's here. I can talk to them when I'm ready to go. Reggie, how are you holding up?
Man, I don't even know anymore.
Have you spoken to Ven at all?
No. But somebody dug that body out from the Hall of Secrets, and who else knew how to... I don't even want to think about it.
How is Abraxas handling everything?
For now, with a lot of emails that say no comment. But long term, I have some thoughts. Those alums who knew about the body, they cared more about their reputations than the victim's family. It's disgusting. Abraxas was never supposed to be the Skull and Bones. It was a refuge for outcasts. And maybe it can be again.
See you around, Reggie.
See you, Max.
Why don't you just have, like,
I can check in
a
with
fun
Chloe when
club?
I'm ready to go.
Why don't you just have, like, I don't know, a badminton team or something like that instead of...
Final episode? Somehow I doubt that Loretta is announcing her retirement. I can't imagine a Caledon without Loretta's flyers wallpapered to everything.
Welcome back to Abraxcast. If you haven't heard, last week was a grim one for Caledon University. Details are still sparse, but an explosion rocked the campus last week, with the flames consuming the observatory. The sudden spotlight on Caledon means that this podcast has received some attention lately. Critics have accused me of clout chasing, or worse. But I've always doggedly pursued one thing above all: the truth. My school was targeted for violence by a man who had been denied the truth. It did terrible things to him, and he nearly did terrible things to us. This man may not be worthy of your sympathy. I certainly can't give him mine, but everyone is entitled to the truth. And when the powers that be conspire to hide the truth, well, that is where I come in. This will be the final episode of Abraxcast. I will pivot to uncovering the corruption in both Caledon and Lakeport. How did a disgraced English professor reinvent himself as an activist figurehead? Why were the police so slow to respond to the threats against Caledon? I will pursue these questions and many more. To the various news outlets who have reached out to me, please know that I'm reviewing your messages as fast as I can. I may be a burgeoning media empire, but I'm only one person, and midterms are coming.
Are they?
If there were ever a time to like, comment, and subscribe, it's now. There is always more to be revealed.
You should do that for my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Diamond?
Hey, Max. I know I've been mostly ducking you since I left Caledon, but I heard about the fire. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Are you and Moses doing okay?
It's too early to say. We're starting to work our way back to normal, and it will take time. But it could have been so much worse. So I'm grateful.
I'm guessing you had more than a little to do with that. That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. You and Safi are the only two people I know who are like me. But for Safi, I don't think her power makes her feel powerful. I think it makes her feel trapped. What about you, Max? Does your power feel like a gift? Or do you feel trapped too?
No matter how hard the responsibility is, I have the power to help the people I care about. I will always be grateful for that.
That makes sense. Thanks, Max.
Come on, you have to give me more than that. What's going on with you?
I'm almost ready to talk about it. And when I am, you'll be my first call. I promise.
I'll be waiting for it. I should get back to the memorial. Keep in touch, okay?
I'll be around.
I wonder if they're setting up Diamond to be like a new protagonist.
For those we've left behind.
Chloe said it went well.
It did. People are still hanging out inside if you want to.
Nah, still wrapping my head around the fact that this was all my fault. I can mourn from out here.
Yasmin seems happy to be back in charge.
My mother is good in a crisis, especially the one she created. I wish she had told me what happened when she was in Abraxas. It doesn't excuse anything, but helps me begin to understand her.
Have you been back to that weird lighthouse since last week?
No. I can still feel it, but it's manageable. Like an itch that I'm learning not to scratch. I guess all of us have the seeds of our deaths planted inside of us. But I'm trying not to focus on mine while I still have a life to live.
That was so metal.
That was so metal, dude.
What's your next step? Gonna hit the road again?
Since it worked out so well last time? No, I think I'll stick around, get used to wearing my own face again.
It's a face I'm glad to see.
Ready to head out? If you need more time, I could find my townie buddies and start a round of cornhole.
No, I'm ready. Bye, Sophie.
Sophie, you still got Moses.
Well, who told you to eat Thai food served in a bowling alley? Because it sure as shit wasn't me. Look, the only reason we were even allowed back here was because I promised that you would be well-behaved and on time. No, I don't know what I was thinking either. 20 minutes? I can work with that. I know I put that letter from Moses somewhere.
Okay, group text activated. Max, if you see this... Oh, we already did that. How was the first show back on tour? I want pictures. That was Moses. Epic. Max, what she said. I'll dig something up once the ringing in my ears dies down. Just know that it's pretty abstract. I haven't quite perfected the art of mosh pit selfie yet. Moses. Space. The majestic tapestry debuted last night. How'd it go? I think, well, the people who stayed awake seemed to like it. Dude, we should do a DSM show where we play STMT. Oh, this. Max, yes, where do we find a bar with a planetarium? Moses, maybe Alaska? Are we gonna get you to show this tour or what? Dude, I know it's been a busy month, okay? I never thought I'd describe a modern poetry intensive as kicking my ass, but here we are. That's what you get for trying to put your cosmic half-death nightmare journey into words and shit. I'm sticking to headbanging. Booking a show in Boise next month. I'll send you the date when we have it. Your ass better be there. Seriously? You rerouted your whole tour just for little old me? Okay, I heard that in your Southern Belle voice and I did not like it. Seriously, thank you. I can't wait to see you both. Don't mention it, and don't tell Max. I want to blow her mind when you walk in. Drugstore makeup. Good news, ladies. I called some bars. I can get us a few more gigs on the drive back to Seattle. And better news, we should arrive in Wyoming just in time to see your show. Holy shit, you're coming back? Holy shit, we? Wait. Was all of this about a girl? Yes and no. I'll see you in a few days. Get ready for the best concert photos of your lives. Okay, Max is the coolest. Tell her to wear our merch to the next show. It would look good on her. Really good on her. Easy, Tiger. No, don't park there. That's for employees only. Bash says she knows one of the bartenders. We just got here. How the fuck does Bash know someone in bumfuck Montana? She's saying don't slut shame her. Tell her I'm just impressed. Who ordered these t-shirts? Oh, are they at the hotel? And obviously it was Bash. Bash, you are dead to me. Hey, my art isn't for everyone, but I stand by the design. It looks like a vagina monster. You spent $2,000 on vagina monsters? We've been talking about how we want to keep our edge, how it's easy to get complacent when you get some mainstream success. We want to stay indie. Well, good job creating a shirt so indie that no one in the goddamn world would buy it. I think you underestimate our fans. I think you underestimate how dark these venues are. Okay, I'm still mad, but you make a good point. I think this could end up being my last journal entry for a while. I started trying to figure out what the fuck was going on in my mind. The answer was a whole lot crazier than I imagined, but also a lot more wonderful. It was Max all along, like a lighthouse across the ocean of time and space between us, guiding me home. And now we're together again, on the road, from adventure to adventure, the way it was always meant to be. Max is killing it as our tour photographer, and the socials are going wild for the backstage candids we've started posting after each gig. She seems truly at peace with being along for the ride, and I'm happier than I ever knew it was possible to be on the road. Which doesn't mean shit between us will always be easy. How could it be? A bleeding heart artist traveling the country with a punk lifer and her merry band of lovable fuck-ups. Not exactly the recipe for a life of comfort and stability. Then there's still the little question of Max's power. On a day-to-day basis, it's far from a major issue. I love that Max experiences the world differently than the rest of us. If anyone else had her powers, they'd probably turn it into a monster, but for Max, it just makes her even more caring toward other people. It's what makes her truly amazing. But I do wonder what it means for the long term. When the next crisis comes along, the next fire, what happens to me if she has to jump into a photo again? I don't think she, or Moses, or anyone knows the answer to that, which is a little scary when I think about how fragile the reality might be. Still, this reality is too perfect to waste it by fretting about what could happen, so I won't. Peace out, journal. I'll come find you when I need you again, or if I'm really lucky, never.
Since we left Caledon, it's been an absolute whirlwind. And everything I dreamed our life on the road together could be. This was when Max pioneered the mosh pit selfie. Somehow, she and her camera survived.
Were we supposed to find more things when we played as Chloe?
Even after the disaster last show, they still invited us back and hung our poster in the green room. Last time I was here, I thought my whole life was shattering. But here I am, relatively whole. Drugstore Makeup Destroy America, Part 2. Now with award-winning photography. I still cannot believe the fight I had to have to convince the band not to print child sizes.
They're unloading the gear now, man. Chill.
Oi, they better be in love, or it's the right mess for you.
Did I fool you? Be honest.
Honestly, I think you could have been a pretty intimidating bar manager in another life. How's your shoot going?
This is my favorite spot yet. The people, the stories, the life. You can practically feel it radiating from the walls.
Are you sure that's not just the spilled beer and puke stains?
It's part of it. How did I not come up with a dive bar series before? Nothing can make up for lost time, but getting to be with you, seeing your world along for the ride, it's amazing.
Well, I love getting to see it through your eyes. It always makes everything more magical.
Oh, before the band gets here, I need to get one of you alone. Wherever you want to stand. Nothing fancy.
Yeah, okay. Let's do the mirror.
You sure?
Yeah, it's only fitting.
We gotta do middle fingers.
There's that classic Chloe charm. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Dude, she fucking moved. Chloe, quit moving. There. We'll go with that one.
Ready to head in? I need to set up my tripod.
Did you guys see Kilroy? Kilroy was at the top of the door.
Of course.
There he is! Oh my gosh. I leave Kilroys all over the school that I work at. Kilroy's my signature. I leave him everywhere. Ooh, I do not like this letter. Just the way she's reacting.
Chloe, I miss you and Max both and can't wait to hear about life on the road. But this letter is about something more urgent. On the day of the fire, I took many measures to protect us and the school. Most of them failed, but one remains unresolved. I've always tried to help Max with her powers. But in that moment on the rooftop, with her photo in my pocket, I froze. The implications were too large. The questions too many. People died that day. Did all of them have to? I'm not sure anymore. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm not the one who should answer it. But I don't think Max is either. I think Max knows she cannot carry the burden of her powers alone, even if she desperately wishes she could spare the people she loves. Max's power is a gift, but it is also a trap. There are moments in time that she cannot let go of. The lighthouse, the overlook, and now maybe the fire. If Max knows the photo survived, I don't believe she will ever be able to let go. She will want to try again, to save more people, to stop the fire, if she knows. We understand Max's power now better than ever, but so much remains a mystery. If she goes back again, does she risk another storm? There is one more thing. What happens to this timeline when Max leaves it? What happens to you? I wish I could tell you. Chloe, I'm sorry to put this burden on you, but I know whatever you choose will be right for Max, whether she knows it or not. Your friend, Moses.
Thanks, Moses. Fuck. Of course, I trust Max more than anyone in the world. But maybe loving her means protecting her, even from herself? Or am I just saying that because I can't imagine losing her again?
I personally think we should burn the photo, to be honest. I think the outcome that we got is probably one of the best. I don't know. We got all, like, the save achievements, unless there's more. But for right now, I feel like Max is just going to have to accept that she can't save everybody. I know she wants to, but realistically, it's just not possible. But she saved the people she cares about most, and I think she just needs to accept that. Like, that is the best outcome for her. So I say we burn the photo. Don't put it in the fucking garbage.
Ready for the mosh pit?
Always, hippie.
Something wrong?
I just want you to know that I'm not taking any of this for granted. You, us, this timeline. I'm going to fight for it, no matter what.
Hey, of course. We'll fight for it together, right?
Thank you. So, where are we heading next? The band's only got 2 more gigs and then they're on hiatus. We could head back east and check on your friends. Or we can go west. We've never been back home together. It might be time. Or, maybe that's a terrible idea.
Right now, I don't want to think about the future or the past. I just want to be here with you, capturing every moment.
Deal.
That was that was really nice. I was right. There's an achievement called Partners in Time. I called it. I called it. So while the credits roll for right now, I will give some of my final opinions. I liked the idea of Chloe coming back. I was unsure about better, or no, I keep wanting to call it better exposure. I was kind of okay with double exposure. I don't remember what my final opinions were when I finished it, but like over time, you know, when I started this game, I couldn't remember like a lot of what happened. I think I remembered like the main plot points, but there were some stuff that I completely forgot. Unlike the first Life is Strange, that I love that game so much. It's one of my favorites. It always will be. There's just something so insanely nostalgic about the first game that I feel like double exposure and reunion didn't quite hit. Even though Chloe's back, I feel like I wish there was more reference to the first game in terms of like characters. Like we kind of got a little bit about Warren. I guess he starred in a film or made a film or something, which is a little surprising to me considering he wasn't really artsy in the first game, but he did like film, but I still kind of wish he did more about science, which was his shtick. I want to know more about what happened to the other characters in the first game. I feel like them bringing Chloe back was definitely something for the fans, especially the ones that wanted a good ending for Max and Chloe. I do feel like they did really well making I like the idea that they made pretty much every single choice that you made in the first game canon. Because if you know, chose to save Chloe, then everything you had done up to that point is canon. But if you killed Chloe or you sacrificed her to save Arcadia Bay, your choices are also canon because like that's also canon because you're playing the Max from that timeline. And I think it's cool that they managed to bring all these choices together and merge them into one timeline, because you have alive Chloe in a timeline where she died, and then you have Max who had to sacrifice her best friend and, you know, soulmate with a Chloe who survived. I just think that is so cool, and what a story those two can tell. They can't, but like that is quite, it just seems like fate was, it almost seems like fate was trying to take Chloe away, but also at the same time bring her back to Max, and bring Max back to Chloe. Like, I don't know, I really liked that aspect of the game. The rest of the game feels very lackluster to me, I have to be honest. It's not that it's unenjoyable, but I feel like the stakes in both double exposure and in reunion are just not there. Compared to the first game, where you had a missing girl and, you know, she's tied to Chloe and you're trying to figure out what's going on with her, and especially the little end scenes, kind of like the cliffhangers almost for all the chapters. Like some of them showed all the binders that contained girls' names on them. So you knew that Rachel wasn't the only one being affected by all of this. Like, there was Kate Marsh, and then there was Victoria Chase later on. Like, there was a lot of victims involved in Jefferson's spider web. I feel like Jefferson was he was a much better villain than anybody in these last two games. I don't know. I feel like the threat was a lot worse in Life is Strange 1. The Vortex Club felt a lot more sinister to me. Even though it was technically a bunch of kids, it still felt like it had this darkness surrounding it. Compared to the Abraxas Society or whatever, I just didn't care. Like, at first it started out as like a typical secret society and stuff. I just feel like it didn't compare to the Vortex Club. I don't know. I feel like these Double Exposure and Reunion were very lackluster in terms of stakes. Like, there wasn't a lot of stakes involved. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I didn't really... I don't know. This cast of characters, I don't care about them to the same degree I care about Life is Strange 1 characters. It might be nostalgia that's getting in the way. I will admit that, like, maybe it's that's fogging my opinion. Life is Strange 1 will just always hold a really special place in my heart. I always will. So I just might be a little bit more biased toward that game, and it might be affecting my opinion on Double Exposure and Reunion. But I still enjoyed the games for what they were. They're not bad games. They're enjoyable. But I wish they leaned more into the nostalgic factor, which I think really hit a lot of people in the gut when they played Life is Strange 1. I feel like these last two games just don't have it all that much. I don't know how to explain it. I'm very curious what this game is like if you had chosen to save Chloe in Arcadia Bay. Like, how that works out. I may actually play through this doing it that way, because I'm just really curious how they go about that. I really need to play Before the Storm. I've only played it once. Chloe is not my most favorite character, but I feel like I kind of feel like I need to play it to finish the whole Max Chloe arc, to have them all in a nice little playlist on my channel. I feel like that's only right. So I'm curious if we're gonna get a post-credit scene. Sophie found the courage to keep on living. Chloe was able to talk Sophie down and convince her that her mother and friends cared about her. You stopped the admin building fire. Rekindled the relationship. You exposed Sophie. Max admitted to Yasmin that she'd seen Sophie. Yasmin was thrilled, but then didn't stop badgering Sophie, who became furious with Max. I feel like furious is a strong word. You successfully convinced Noelle. Oh, wait. Is there more? Oh, Loretta survived the fire. Owen survived the fire. Oh no! So that was who the respiratory mask was for. Okay. Survived. Oh, so breaking open the door. Oh, guys, we almost had a perfect run. Noelle, I'm so sorry. I thought the mask was for Max. I thought we were gonna, like, go in there at some point. We stopped the Abraxas house fire. We learned the source. Safi feels confident she can fix herself thanks to Max and Chloe. Moses feels like a friend to Chloe and relates to her. Amanda decided to stay friends with Max. Wait, how do we... Amanda continues to have romantic feelings for Max. How do we continue that? I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. Vin is grateful to Max for giving him a second chance. You gave Max his name. Tell Safi about the fire, refuse. Yeah, we told her. Convince Joey you're part of the protest. We convinced him. You try to kiss Chloe. You attacked. Oh, we were... That was almost like a split decision right there. Tell Chloe about her death. Yeah, I feel like that's just the better option, to be honest. We kissed her. I wonder if you don't rekindle... Here, what... I wonder if you don't rekindle the relationship. I wonder if with Amanda, she continues to have romantic feelings for Max. I'm very curious about that. We successfully pressured Ren. Suspected Ren. Suspected Ven. Get photo to Max or destroy it. Yeah, we destroyed it. Okay. Oh, Chloe was here, Rachel was here, Max was here. Dude, Joyce has not aged a single day. She is looking good. The iconic bench. Am I bad for wanting a DLC where Max and Chloe return to Arcadia Bay? I don't want pictures. I want like an actual DLC. I want to go back to Arcadia Bay so bad. I want to see who stayed and who left. I just want to know. I want to know what happened. I want to know. I would definitely buy that DLC. For the people who saved Arcadia Bay, a DLC where we get to walk around Arcadia Bay and get to, like, see it in its glory again. I think that would be good for the people who saved Arcadia Bay. This game is for the people who wanted Max and Chloe to get back together. I want to see Arcadia Bay. I loved that town. I loved the setting of that game. I think that's what made, like, the first game so special to me, because that town was so, like, pretty. And it was a great setting for a game. But that'll be it for me. I'm very curious what they're gonna do next. I feel like this is the final arc, final game for Max and Chloe, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We'll have to see. But until then, I hope you have a good night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.